Shalom, shalom there, Brother Jason in the live chat. It's the Melchizedek news headlines. Oh, boy. Brother Jason, you know I'm about to talk about this California situation. I don't care if it's just the several people in my live chat. There's things going on in this world. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Welcome to all those that are joining me. Aloha, that's right, and shalom from Maui, Hawaii. This is your Sistah ChaYah, that's right, with the Melchizedek news headlines. That's what I got, some breaking news. You know, I can't let the mainstream news media do all the talking about all the exciting things that are happening all around the world, and then I don't. Not when we got like 7.0 earthquakes, hitting off the coast of California. There's no way Sistah ChaYah is going to let this moment pass me by. So welcome to my channel, those of you that are watching, those that may watch later. As you come into my live chat, please click the like button. If you like what you hear over here, what you see, hey, subscribe, share it with other people. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Family, I got to get you updated because we got some breaking news. Wherever you are around the world, wake up. We got things going on. How is everybody today on this Thursday, December 5th? I pray that you all are well. This is the network that represents for the King. That's right, the King of Kings. He is the true Messiah. That's right, the world knows him as Jesus Christ. Some may know him as Yahusha, Yeshua, Yahushai, Motza the Lamb. He has many names, but he is our true Savior. That's right. And you are welcome here. This channel welcomes everyone, no matter what your nationality is, your custom, your belief, your traditions, your race, your color, just whatever your politics is. You're welcome over here because this channel is all about love and unity and respect for all people. So with that being said, let's talk about what just went down this morning over in California, because we're hearing that there was a tsunami warning that came about, and then they disconnected. They disconnected. It was a tsunami warning, and it sound like it was pretty serious. So let's start and get an update over there, because that is what got me pumped up to get online this afternoon, because I saw this breaking headline coming out of California, or should I say off the coast of California. So let's go into a little bit of update on that, shall we, family?
I've got one that can see.
You doggone right you do. I can see it all.
That breaking news in Humboldt County, where a 7.0 earthquake hit earlier today, just before 11 a.m. near the area of Petrolia, about 10:45 to be exact. In the same area where back in February of this year, we had a 4.9 earthquake also hit. A tsunami warning was issued, but that tsunami warning for most of California and up into Oregon was just canceled. So it's great news. There was also another earthquake reported near Cobb, registering at a 5.8 earthquake. The governor's office says the Office of Emergency Services, OES, is responding to the earthquakes in both Humboldt and Lake counties. And so they are getting on top of that. Of course, the USGS very active right now. For a time, BART, they had to close the tube underwater between San Francisco and Oakland. Not sure if that has been.
Family, what do we have going on here? I smell something fishy. What about you all? Let me get another report out of California. This is out of Northern California.
We will continue to have those conversations with experts as we cover the 7.0 earthquake that happened about 30 minutes ago now off the coast of Humboldt County in the Ferndale area.
We do want to emphasize a point that Justin with the San Francisco Fire Department made, is that you want to stay away from the coastline. There's nothing to go see. This is not the time to be, someone that tries to do something for the thrill of it, right? To try and get close to something.
Please.
This is not the time. No. So do not go near the coastline. If you are along the coast right now, you want to get inland, as he said. You want to be at least 100 feet above sea level, is what he also mentioned.
Yes, and then
Family, what really is going on in Babylon? That is my question this afternoon. So, NASA or the USGS, they issued this big tsunami warning, okay? And then they canceled it. Should we be alarmed? Shalom over there on Facebook. We're talking about this 7.0 earthquake that struck off the coast of California that caused the USGS, or what is the USGS, them to issue, I always say NASA because they always behind everything. NASA means to deceive. Anyway, they issued a huge tsunami warning. And then a few hours later, F that, it was canceled. What's up with that? Is this a warning? Those in my live chat, is this a warning? Is this a trigger? I put in the thumbnail that I see this as a tsunami watch. There's things going on in the ocean waters, in the depths of the ocean waters, family. There's things going on underneath the ground. Many people don't know that, but because this is the Melchizedek Network, we talk about everything because we got the scriptures and we know that a lot of things are being manipulated. That's right, in this earth right now, in this hour, to cause fear and to cause panic. Family, when I saw this huge tsunami warning, that this supposed 7.0 earthquake had caused, it had me go to my archives. Y'all know I'm always going to my archives because I've always got something hid up and, I save everything. So I want to show you all something because they can definitely cause earthquakes. I got to be careful because, I'm just coming out of YouTube jail. Yeah, for those of you that didn't know, Sistah ChaYah just got out of YouTube jail. Just got out. So I got to be careful, how I word things because, the powers that be, they be on the lookout. And if they not looking out, they got Mr. AI listening in. So anyway, this is public footage. And, fair use. Put my disclaimer up. Fair use. Just because I do my research. Fair use. There you go. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or videos. This under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is a call for fair use and is allowed for these purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe copyright under 17 USC 107. All right. She said it. Now, family, I went and got some of my old footage. And I was like, they can definitely do some things that can trigger earthquakes and even some huge earthquakes. Check out this footage from the United States Navy. They were detonating a massive explosive. Yeah, detonate a massive explosive. And this was in the Pacific Ocean, I believe. And this footage is from about 3 years ago. I just want you all to check it out, just so we know what the powers that be are capable of. So, family, that right there shows us what they're capable of doing. You know, that test caused a what, like 4.0 earthquake? What about if they did multiple things like they just did there? You know, it got me to thinking when I saw that, because for me, it's interesting that they issued a tsunami warning, but then they recalled it. You know, it's like, oh, nothing to see here, people. That's what I'm saying. They was like, nothing to see here, people. So I find that rather disturbing. Of course, here on the Melchizedek News, I will keep you all up to date on anything else that develops with this, because Sistah ChaYah, I got my eyes on this situation, and the powers that be, they know Sistah ChaYah is quite aware of the circumventing that's going on in this hour. So my eyes is open. What about y'all in the live chat and those that are watching? So, as the scriptures say, remember, because didn't they just do that? They they said it was a tsunami warning, but then they took it back and said, nothing to see here. Everything's okay. We got everything under control. But what do the scriptures say in 1 Thessalonians 5:3? It says, for when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them as labor pains upon a pregnant woman, and they shall not escape. And we are seeing so much in this hour, right? All these hurricanes and so forth. You know, a lot of people, they aren't reporting everything that's going on down there in North Carolina. They don't want to talk about those things. I hear the situation is very serious and catastrophic down there in North Carolina. People are living in tents right now in those areas. Was that Asheville, North Carolina, and areas outside of that where those dams broke. You know, they didn't want to talk about that, but you know, I knew that it was several dams that broke as well over there. So, and they're saying that the people can't even put trailers or any type of tiny home or anything on the land because it's been declared a natural was it a natural disaster area, flood prone area. So they can't, but they can stay there in their tents though. You know, they can stay there in their tents, but they can't bring any like trailer or anything. So they're in tents. And a lot of people are here right now in the mainland USA. A lot of states are dealing with some severe weather temperatures because we got that situation over there in California. But then when I came on, I was like looking at like the after effects of what's going on over in New York, upstate New York and Pennsylvania. Man, it's snowmageddon over there. Did y'all see this? I mean, and on top of that, it's not done. It's a blizzard on top of the 6 feet of snow they already got over in New York. I need y'all to see this too. Let's go talk about that too. We got to talk about the snow that's hidden over there. Let me pull that up. Craziness.
By the way, we also have blizzard warnings over the higher elevations into portions of the Appalachians. And of course, lake effect snow warnings are still in place. And that blizzard warning is in Erie, PA. And that is where Fox Weather's Robert Ray has been dealing with some spray off of the lake as well. It's just incredible conditions, completely different from what we saw with the first round. Robert, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you from the shores of Lake Erie in Erie, Pennsylvania. This is a bay here, and you see how active the waves are here coming in as the winds have been gusting since essentially the middle of the night. Pretty sustained as well, but we have had wind gusts over 40 miles an hour at the airport here in Erie, and the ebb and flow of these snow squalls that come in. Right now, we have no snow. Moments ago, we had some flying snow coming through, pushed around by these sustained winds here. We are under a blizzard warning until, get this, Saturday at 1 a.m. A winter storm watch that also continues essentially for the next 48 hours. And as if it wasn't bad enough, this is really the icing on literally the top of the snowpack that is already here in Erie County. Nearly 3 feet of snow has fallen already since last Friday here in Erie. In surrounding areas on the interior, up to 6 feet in some pockets. We know how dangerous I-90 has been over the course of the past almost week, and we expect those conditions to be as dangerous or even more as these blizzard conditions continue.
Oh my God.
Did y'all hear that? Thunder snow. Thunder snow. So we got thunder snow and blizzard hurricanes on the East Coast, particularly in the upper parts of New York and Pennsylvania. Great Lakes got frigid conditions. And then we got tsunami warnings, being canceled over in California. But they said it was a 7.0 earthquake off the coast. What's really going on around here, family? This is what I'm asking those in my live chat, those of you watching. Anybody got a clue? Anybody got a clue what's going on? I see some things developing in this earth. Meanwhile, because I'm seeing some things. Meanwhile, talk about this craziness. What's that? I see a comment over in the live chat. And Brother Darrell said, we only got a little rain and snow mix this morning, didn't stick, but 50-mile-an-hour winds in the 30s all day. So I know that's cold. Anybody over there on Facebook, what y'all dealing with? What state is everybody in? Everybody shout out your state right now. And shout out your state. How about shout out what temperature it is right now in whatever state you're in? Because they said it was some truly frigid temperatures throughout most of the U.S. on top of this tsunami warning and blizzards. So yeah, today is just Thursday. They're saying that this snow and these blizzard conditions, Brother Durrell is in Virginia. Yeah. Though, anybody else? Let me know where you're at. I know it's a little bit of delay here. Let me know what state you're in. What's your temperature? What's going on? Are you in the tsunami zone? Are you in the blizzard area? So much that's going on in this hour, family. This is a time to be prayerful. Brother Joseph. Brother Joseph said Maui, and it's 80. Yeah, 80 and pleasant. But hey, there's no part of this world that, isn't seeing all kind of changes and so forth. Those over in Facebook, what city you representing, or what state are you in? What your weather temperature is looking like? Because there's so much going on. So family, this is time to be prayerful, be vigilant, be looking out for your neighbors. Time to prepare. get not only your physical house in order, and when you do get your physical house in order, make sure you always have a to-go bag, little suitcase packed with essentials that you need, because you never know when you actually may need to leave your home. Asir said, Flint, would that be Flint, Michigan? Just snow early this morning, but okay now. Okay, so Michigan is looking clear and so forth. I know they said Ohio was really like super cold and so forth. Make sure you have that to go bag, but get your spiritual house in order. This is the time to be getting our spiritual houses in order, right? For those of you that are watching the Melchizedek Network, we are believers that follow the word, and that's what this channel represents. So, okay, Flint, Michigan, get your spiritual house in order, family. This is the time. As a representing for the shirt, time to, we all know, tell your family members, tell your neighbor, your friends. What is it time for? It's a time to repent. It's a time to come back to your creator. It's a time to love. It's a time to forgive people. It's time to reconcile. It's time to forgive yourself. It's time to come from out of your secret sins that you're doing behind closed doors. It's time to come out of addiction, whatever kind of addiction you're dealing with. It's time to put it down, because right now this world is seeing so much. Meanwhile, over there on the East Coast, and this happened in New York, they've been talking about it for the last couple of days, about this CEO of United Healthcare that was just pretty much assassinated, like right on the city streets. I heard something about, they said the ammunition. I need y'all to hear this.
The masked gunman who fatally shot the chief executive of United Healthcare on a Manhattan sidewalk Wednesday used ammunition emblazoned with the words, "Deny, defend, and depose." That's according to law enforcement officials, who also told the AP that the shooter used a silencer on his gun. A motive in the killing has not yet been identified, but the words may refer to a strategy used by insurance companies to deny coverage to patients. As the search continued Thursday,
people, can we say this is Bizarro World? This is the Matrix. I mean, this is an episode of The Simpsons. This is the grand finale of The Simpsons. Hold on, I just wrote that down. They said, wait a minute. Did they say on the bullet? I think I heard that they said denied, defend, depose, or something. That was on the bullet. What's really going on here? Check this out too.
Investigators have released a new image of the person suspected of shooting and killing the United Healthcare CEO. Police in New York City have said from the start the shooting does not appear to be random and that the victim was targeted. The gunman shot and killed 50-year-old Brian Thompson outside the Hilton Hotel in Midtown Manhattan. Thompson was going to the hotel to participate in an investors conference. The shooter rode off on a bike from the scene and disappeared into Central Park, 5 blocks north of where the shooting happened. You see these new images now show him unmasked. Hopefully someone comes forward and recognizes him.
My spidey senses are telling me something. That looked like a woman. Did anybody notice that? I'm like, you sure that was a man? They talking about gunmen? I don't know. Sistah ChaYah, I got a real good eye. I'm like, sure that wasn't a gun woman? Stranger things have happened, family. I'm telling y'all. Oh boy. Anybody got thoughts about that whole situation? I tell you, right in the middle of the day, blazing like a professional. Even had a silencer on that thing. Yeah, he did. Even it jammed up. And she, whoever it was, like I said, I'm not convinced that it might have just been a man. But at the end of the day, that sucker got jammed. And he got it unjammed really quick, like a professional, like he got a lot of training and experience in that thing. Wow, I'm not the only one. Brother Yosef said, yeah, that's what I thought too. I mean, I just happened to look at that picture. I said, wait a minute, looking at that bone structure and stuff. I'm like, hold on, that look like a woman. It is female assassins. I heard actually that the number one assassin that's in the world is a female. I did hear that. Now, who knows? Maybe they hired her. Meanwhile, let's go back over to California. Because not only is California dealing with tsunami warnings, but check this out. This is all over the news in California. What is going on in Cali? Is anybody in the live chat in California? What's in the water in California?
A Central California teacher has died after being bitten by a bat. Public health leaders say 60-year-old Leah Senong found a bat in her classroom in October. Her friends say that the art teacher in Dos Palos was trying to remove the bat when she was bitten. Senong did not display any rabies symptoms in the days following the attack, but about a month later, she fell ill and she died. Health leaders say that while fewer than 10 people in the country die from rabies each year, it's almost always fatal if not treated quickly.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC 7.
I'm telling y'all, bizarro world. Meanwhile, another headline in California news.
Meanwhile, the California Department of Public Health is raising alarms over the growing outbreak of avian influenza. Several people, including a child, have tested positive here in California over the last few weeks. And the virus has spread to dairy cattle. Samples of raw milk from Raw Farm in Fresno have tested positive for the virus. Here's what you need to know tonight.
Our dairy staff is working in full compliance with our state regulators to maintain compliance.
In a social media message, Raw Farm President Aaron McAfee tells customers to expect supply shortages after the California Department of Public Health suspended the Fresno dairy farm sales of raw milk, according to the LA Times. It came after another sample at Raw Farm tested positive for bird flu, an outbreak spanning several.
What they trying to tell us is we probably don't need to be eating or drinking of the animals. Really. That's what's going on around here. I'm telling y'all, things is just gradually going to be going back to the way things were in the days of Adam and Eve. Many people don't know that their names were actually Yaxakad and Kava. Yeah, you know Adam and Eve. That's like a European English name. Come on now, Adam and Eve. Like Romeo and Juliet. No, their names were Yaxakad and Kava. Yes, got to read those books of remembrance to get that information, those ancient books that they've been hiding all kind of knowledge from us. But this is the hour we're waking up to the truth right now. Truth is coming all out of the woodworks. Meanwhile, while the cows is over here and we got avian flu and all kind of new viruses and pestilences breaking out in Rome part 2. The whole world being Babylon. We got this situation right here that I thought that I would share with you all because what's going on in the skies?
Now we turn to a mystery in the sky in New Jersey. The FBI says it's investigating a series of possible drone flights. People on the ground across central Jersey have reported them over the past several days. Tom Hansen has more on the latest series of flights.
This is over my house right now. What is that?
That's the question on everyone's mind as this object, and at times apparent clusters of objects, hovered over northern New Jersey last night. Multiple sightings were captured on cell phone video in the evening and matched similar images seen over the last 2 weeks.
Clearly in a formation.
The FBI says they are possibly drones and is asking the public for information and videos of any such activity.
I can't even keep a straight face, y'all. The FBI was like, if y'all got any footage, don't y'all got all the footage? Alphabet groups, huh? FBI, don't y'all got all the footage? It's the Jetsons. The Jetsons are back, y'all. Blah, blah, blah. Lies, lies, lies. The drama of it all. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, they playing Space Invaders in the sky. You know, Project Bluebeam. It's all kind of stuff going on in the skies. Anybody got any thoughts? Hold on. Let me see if I got that video. I'm about to pull it up. Let me pull this video up. They playing Space Invaders, y'all. Let me see, can I pull up my video here? Because I think some people remember this. Yeah, I see a comment in the live chat. Let me pull this up, you all, because I think this is what they're trying to do. As soon as if I can find it. Let me see. Let me see. I don't even know what I did with it. I had that video. Hold on. Do I see it? Oh, I got the video game from 2012. They trying to play games with us, family. Oh well. I can't find it. I got the Simpsons. You know, the Simpsons been playing games with us too. What is this one? Yeah, I really want to play that one for y'all, but I think it's too long. It's so good. Okay. Anybody got any thoughts? That's okay. I showed it the other day. Anybody remember? Yeah. Hey there, sis Eileen. I was talking about that Foot Locker commercial where they was showing all the UFOs and so forth. But you know, they're trying to distract you with so much ridiculousness that's going on in this world. It's a lot of distractions that's going on, family, truly. Lots of distractions to keep your mind off. Because I always say, while you're sitting over here paying attention to all the foolishness, this is the model. Put it up on screen, Sistah ChaYah. This is the Roman way right here. Give them bread and circuses, and they will never revolt. That's from the Roman poet Juvenal. Some people are like, is that the rapper Juvenal? No, that's the Roman poet, because this is the psyche of the Roman. You are living in a modern day Roman Empire, and this is their philosophy. You know, what do circuses do? It entertains people, keeps them distracted. When they say give them bread, yeah, let them just worry about, you know, the Super Bowl and Popeye's chicken and KFC got a new burger and McDonald's is offering a $5 meal and so forth. If you keep them distracted and entertained and keep them some junk food in their bellies, they will never revolt. The people will never wake up and realize the illusion that they are living within. They will never see the deception of those fallen watchers. And so that's what's going on, family. Like I said, meanwhile, they over here clowning like this. They got you worrying about the assassination that just happened in downtown New York. And that's an unfortunate situation. I don't know what the situation is with that particular CEO, but sounds like and appears that somebody was not happy with him and wanted him to be gone. I think we're going to see more of this kind of thing, family. What y'all think? I think we're going to be seeing more of this. Meanwhile, check this out.
Well, the House Task Force investigating the attempted assassination of President-elect Donald Trump is holding its final meeting today, and things got really heated during that hearing, with tensions escalating into a full-blown shouting match at one point. Acting Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe testifying today about the agency's failure during the July 13th event at Butler, Pennsylvania. But things really took a dramatic turn when Texas Republican Pat Fallon showed a photograph of Rowe at a 9/11 anniversary event. The two started accusing each other of using the national tragedy for political purposes. It got so intense, the committee chair had to step in.
I actually responded to Ground Zero. I was there going through the ashes of the World Trade Center. I was there at Fresh Kills.
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you,
Congressman.
Were you the special agent in charge?
To show respect for a Secret Service member that died on 9/11.
Oh, that you were trying to be.
Do not invoke 9/11 for political purposes.
Oh, I'm not. I'm invoking this.
You are, sir.
Gentlemen,
and you are out of line.
I would like to ask him a question, please.
You are out of line.
Wow. Well, Rowe repeated promises for accountability at that hearing, saying that the agency is reorganizing.
That's nothing, family, compared to things that be happening like that in Australia and in other countries, Parliament and all that. Oh, they be in there straight up putting them paws on each other. They be putting them paws on each other. It's getting close to that over here in America, the great, because Trump said he gonna make America great again. When was America ever great, right, people? Oh my goodness, y'all! It's Bizarro World. Shalom there, brother Tim. Brother Tim, they about to put them paws on each other over there at the Capitol. Hey y'all, it's getting close to January. You never know. You never know what kind of drama is being planned next. You know, Trump is supposed to be inaugurated in a few weeks. It's really not that long. Can we say maybe another 5-6 weeks? Sistah ChaYah will keep you up to date here on the Melchizedek Network on everything that's going down in Babylon. Meanwhile, excuse me, family, before we get out of here, let's get a Melchizedek precept word of the day. Always need some encouragement with all this craziness and foolishness that's going on, so we can endure to the end. Let's get some words from Brother Maurice before we leave out of here. Always got to get some words of encouragement, some spiritual words. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High.
Satan changed everything. He changed who the people of Israel are. He changed the Messiah. He changed from laws to lawless. He changed a lot of things. He even changed the character of the Father. So today, if you are following a God that is angry, that hates, that is vengeful, you are not following the true God of heaven. You are actually following Satan. In order to find the truth in the character of the Father, you must read the books of remembrance that's mentioned in Malachi chapter 3, verse number 16. He also changed what a true prophet is like. I advise you to find the truth. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Thank you there, Brother Maurice, for some encouraging words. Yes, family. Little Lucy, as I call him, has been in a lot of things. Particularly, he's had his hands in the books. And it's time for us to wake up to the truth. It's time for us to understand that our Father is a loving Father. He's a forgiving Father. He's a Father of grace and mercy. And it's time for us to be the example of our Father. I got there rolling on the bottom of the screen there. Get a precept. Seal portion, chapter 50, 56 and 57. And the disciples of Christ are those who hold up a torch. That's right. A torch of light in the darkness. And they beckon unto all to come unto Christ, that all, not some, all might see the straight and narrow path through the darkness of the world. Hallelujah. And any of you, brothers and sisters, who preach the words of Christ and live by the words of Christ, you are torch bearers of the light of Christ. And if you have a desire to serve the Most High, then you are called to do the work and to become his torch bearers. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High for his righteous wisdom in this hour. We need it because this world is totally lost. They done gone bunkers. But it's bizarro world. That's all I can say. So as I leave out on the Melchizedek Network, it's always about peace, love, unity, respect for all people. All right. Remember that, you all, for all people. Mahalo from Maui, Hawaii. And I will see you all probably tomorrow. I'll see you then, family. Shalom.